Hey, it's admin Ethan. I'm doing a little rant today on about any subject your mind can think of. So I'm just gonna go off. Also, for those who haven't heard, John is taking a break, and let's all hope he has a speedy recovery from the stresses that he's been having. He's a fantastic admin, and he's like an older brother than me. I love that guy to death. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right into this. First of all, One Direction copied off The Clash. This was a while back with their song Live While You're Young. I'm pretty sure that's the correct title. Its intro is Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. You don't copy off. One Direction has had a huge history of copying off bands, whether it's the soundtrack of Grease with the very intro of What Makes You Beautiful. Most recently, best song ever ripped off The Who's Bubba Riley, which I also rented on. That video, which should be somewhere else. And last summer they did Live While We're Young, which is essentially the intro to Should I Stay or Should I Go, which pisses me off so much. Why copy up the intro of a band who is nothing like you in any way, shape, or form? One Direction is bubblegum pop, whilst The Clash is fucking punk. The Clash caused social and political change. The Clash influenced an entire genre, and their influence is still quite prominent today. But One Direction, do you really think they're going to influence anybody? Do you think they're going to change anything? No, they're not. And because they're fucking posers. They're just, especially with their fucking charity mission, that is the biggest case of being a poser I've ever seen. And if you want to hear more about that, I have a rant somewhere on the channel, you should look that up. But you don't copy off a band who is nothing like you. You don't copy off a band in general, especially one as legendary as The Clash. But all the Directioners are like, they just wanted to admire The Clash and say that they're heroes. Well, first of all, if your hero was The Clash, you wouldn't be a fucking corporate whore taking it in the ass from some producer, like One Direction is. Second, if you wanted to admire your heroes, why not write a song like it? Write a song that uses the same properties. Don't fucking take the riff and pass it off as your own work. That's not admiring them. That's called plagiarism. It's just... Second thing, this new One Direction Day. It's their day to celebrate One Direction. No, it's fucking not. First of all, if you're an actual band with actual shit, you could have your own fucking month. Loved September, celebrated every day in September, even on my birthday. So, they chose, there's 365 days in the year. They chose their special One Direction Fan Day to be on the day of the Doctor Who's anniversary, which pisses me off. You should have some respect for a TV show as legendary as Doctor Who. I mean, it has changed the face of sci-fi. It's been around for like 50 or so years, so get off. It's just pisses me. And the fans don't even care about it. It's just, our fandom is better than yours, and it's not. And I had an argument about this the other day. The One Direction fandom is bigger than the Doctor Who's, which, according to Facebook statistics, is correct. But Facebook reports have said that almost half of the One Direction page likes are fake, and a majority of people who like Doctor Who probably don't have Facebook. Think Doctor Who has been around since the 70s. And a lot of people who watched it are getting older now and don't like the Facebook page. They don't have Facebooks. And it just, the Doctor Who is a fandom that is amazing. And I'm pretty sure there's a hashtag for it if you guys have Twitter. It's hashtag save the day, if that's correct. I hope I didn't mess that up. Okay, another thing. One Direction, it's all the same fucking song. Like, it's all a love song or a song about being young with retextured shallow lyrics. Like, if you want to listen to actual music, listen to something that you could almost be classified as poetry. Like Simon & Garfunkel, or The Doors. Or even if you're into something else, like Black Sabbath. I mean, that's poetry. Or the Germs, if you're into punk. Darby Crasher's a poet. I'll argue with that some other time. But it's this shallow shit. Like, in my subjecting myself to best song ever. It's them. They have a lyric that's literally, her dad was a dentist. What the fuck does that make sense in anything? Her dad being a dentist? Just like, how is that even a song lyric? What does that have to do with anything? It's like saying, I played guitar with a guy who sold toilet paper. It doesn't work, no. And The worst part is, they're not just selling fake love songs, they're selling fake love songs to little girls who think it's, they love me, my name is Mrs. Horan Style Pay Like Sin. No. They like you because you look like a giant wallet to them. They will shell out hundreds, they know you will shell out hundreds and hundreds of dollars to see their little fucking concerts and to buy their merch and to convert people to this thing that I'm about 99% sure can be considered a cult. It, for the most part, is a cult. Don't even. I just want to say that all the One Direction fans are like, we're gonna love One Direction forever. No, you're not. It's you sound just like the Backstreet Boys, the NSYNC fans, the New Kids on the Blocks fans. You gotta give a shit about them when they're popular. Another boy band is gonna come around, and you're gonna like that boy band, and you're gonna forget about One Direction. One Direction's gonna go old and fat, and one of them's probably gonna get a horrible, horrible heroin addiction. And it's just gonna be that way. That's, I think, all I have for this little rant. Please subscribe to our channel, and live long and rock on.